This fall, like every season, we remember the influence and the vision of the real Liz Claiborne, our company's founder. Liz Claiborne, the person, really understood women. She got their needs and wants and designed clothes to empower them and to make their lives easier. It's important to remember that Liz Claiborne was not a designer for fashion models or celebrities. She designed for real women, and she celebrated strong women. Her designs for working women allowed for individual choices, like separates that could be recombined in endless ways. She introduced color, prints, and femininity to the professional woman's wardrobe. Today, Liz Claiborne, the brand, is about giving women confidence by helping them always look their best, with looks that are appropriate, personal, and stylish. Liz Claiborne is affordable, it's uncomplicated, and it's always a pleasure to wear. And for all these reasons, it's not difficult to sell. Liz Claiborne herself asked me to join the company as part of a small group of fashion consultants who travel the United States and Canada, making personal appearances on her behalf, as well as interacting with and educating sales associates and consumers nationwide. Today, her legacy continues, and I am fortunate to be joined by a very important member of the Liz Claiborne family. You may know him as the co-host of Project Runway, host of Tim Gunn's Guide to Style, author of his own book, A Guide to Quality, Taste, and Style, and Chief Creative Officer of Liz Claiborne, Inc. Welcome, Mr. Tim Gunn.
Oh, Jerelyn, thank you. I'm thrilled to be here with you and with the associates at Belk.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about what you've got in store for us?
Absolutely. We're going to share the new product for fall and for holiday. And associates, we want to get you as excited about the new product as we are. And I have to say, you are our most precious asset. You are our conduit between the product and the customer. And without you, we really are nothing. So we want to give you some education. We want you to know as much about the product as we do. We want you to be able to respond to the customer's questions and sometimes confusion about matters. We want you to get that customer into the dressing room and get her to try everything on and understand the value and importance of silhouette, proportion, and fit, because if she can get those things right, and we know she can with Liz Claiborne, then she will own her fashion and she will thank you profusely. So come on this journey with us.
This fall, Liz Claiborne once again defines classic American sportswear in line with the original version of the real Liz Claiborne. September is the perfect time to explore new color combinations. Just 1 to 2 pieces of fall's bright colors can punch up your work to weekend wardrobe. We're offering more ways to complete your look, including perfect lightweight cardigans that are meant to be layered. Skirts are a stylish option for looking polished and make any woman look sophisticated and elegant. You'll find wearable, transitional pieces, including lightweight vests, perfect for layering and wear-now dressing. Tim, all year long we talk about the importance of versatility in a woman's closet. How does that apply for fall?
Oh, Jerelyn, it's as important as it is at any time of the year. In fact, fall gives you so many layering options, and as everyone knows, we at Liz Claiborne really believe in items that transition through a woman's wardrobe, giving her various options. We don't like things that unitask, and we will see this gorgeous sweater transition in several different ways. Here it's paired with jeans, and the sweater is a cotton and cashmere blend, and cashmere gives it that little touch of elegance and sophistication and luxury. And what woman doesn't want to feel luxurious? Everyone does. And the print on it is very modern, it's very graphic, and I just think any woman wearing this will exude confidence and style.
And what I think is wonderful is this little unexpected pop of color in the accessories.
Well, you know, I know so many women who are shy about color and color statements when it comes to their apparel, but please step up and out with a great accessory that gives you that pop of color. Sensational looking on Janine.
Tim, weather-wise, this is a real tricky time of the year in some pockets of the country.
Oh, it's tremendously tricky, Jerelyn, and frustrating for many people because you want it to be fall, but it still feels like summer.
So what styles can you recommend that will work through this transitional period?
Well, this modern take on a cardigan is a brilliant solution. The short sleeves are wonderful. This allows you to go from hot weather in the day to cooler weather at night, from steamy weather to air conditioning, or in those early cool days of fall, it's the perfect item. And it looks sensational here with this gorgeous print on this cowl neck top and a classic dress pant. Sophisticated, polished, stunning.
Tim, I think this is an example of layering at its best.
Oh, I agree, Jerelyn. It's really smashing. We have a knit over a knit. We have the long cardigan with the short sleeve over a longer sleeve knit. We have the gray and the khaki working with us again. Wonderful and chic. And we have a dark wash, skinny bootleg jean. And many women will think that with the denim that you're dressing it down, but in fact, with the darker wash, you can go almost anywhere in this. And if one has a great figure like Janine, let's show what we can do. Let's give this top some shape. All right. And the big graphic impact of this belt, I think, is smashing just as a style element. So everyone should feel free to personalize their look and to customize it for their own proclivities, their own taste. Make it your own.
Tim, could you review with us the basic principles to keep in mind when mixing patterns?
I'd love to, Jerelyn, because so many women are afraid of mixing patterns. Desperately afraid. They simply won't do it. It's not in their vocabulary. Stay within the same color story to begin with. Here we have a beautiful berry and lilac and gray and aubergine in both pieces. Slightly different tints of that, but same color story. And you must be mindful of scale. Here we have a big, bold scale in the sweater, and we have a smaller, more delicate scale in the shirt. We want that counterpoint. We don't want both pieces to be large and graphic. We don't want both pieces to be small and delicate. If you can get that right and then pair it with just a very neutral bottom that serves as a kind of pedestal for the attention that this is going to grab, you've got a smashing look and a look that's your own. So do it, ladies. Do it now.
September. It is chock full of pattern and colors. Would you give us some guidelines of how to mix those colors and patterns together?
I'd love to, Jerelyn, and I have to say, what I love about the color in the collection is that it's so saturated, it's intense. It's really beautiful. Let's look at this gorgeous trench paired with the color block sweater that's over a beautiful, beautiful little shirt. And we have the bold graphic pattern here, we have the smaller, delicate pattern here. We know that these work, and frankly, the solid nature of this trench helps pull this whole look together in a wonderful way. And associates, when one of your customers is trying to play with this and it's not working for you visually and viscerally, you're right, and that customer needs some direction. So let's look at how it can go wrong. Because each individual item here has a wonderful integrity and attributes. They each work on their own. Where it gets dicey and tricky is when you put them together. So here we have a beautiful, boldly patterned skirt. Here we have a beautiful, boldly patterned knit top. These two do not want to go together. This is a clash of the patterns, and it should be avoided. Unless your customer works for the circus. We want to thank you, associates at Belk, for being with us for this really important experience about learning about the new product at Liz Claiborne. We want you to remain excited, we want you to stay focused and stay positive, and best of all, make it work.